Okay, and it looks like we are live. I know no one's here yet, but I know that some people watch the live streams afterwards, so I'll try to keep talking, even though I don't think anyone's here yet. This is a surprise Sunday stream, so we might not be too super busy with guests in the chat today, but that's okay. Working on an animation. Oh, wow, that was quick. Welcome to the stream, Lucas. As always, it is great to have you here. How are you doing today? And welcome, Fluid. I was hoping you'd be able to make it. Okay, we're working on a looping animation today, so that should be fun. I had so much fun with the last one I made for bricks and minifigs, which should hopefully be out soon, that I'm just like, you know, I'm going to do another one. So, don't know if I'll be able to make this whole thing before I finish tonight, because I've got evening service for church tonight, but I'm going to see how much of this animation we can get done. There we go. Okay, so first I'm going to do some test frames at the beginning, just to make sure the camera's all set up and not moving around. Yeah, so the basic premise of this video is that it's going to be a looping video where we have this tree, and Steve walks in, chops down the tree, and then the leaves decay, and then Alex is going to walk in, plant a new tree, and then it'll just keep going on as a loop. So I don't really know how long the loop's going to be. I imagine it won't be more than a couple seconds. And looks like we are good on the movement front. I'm not seeing any movement that we don't want. So we'll switch this back to the normal setting. Lucas, you remember the Christmas Murray I did? I'm glad you did. I'm glad you liked it. It's kind of funny, I actually haven't watched that part of Ninjago, so I don't really... I'm vaguely aware of who Morrow is, but I liked the idea, so I'm like, I'm gonna do that one. There we go. So, for those of you who will be watching this stream, you'll have an easy guess on a question a lot of people have for loops, and that's where does the loop start? And for this one, the first frame of the actual footage is going to be right as Alex has planted the tree, because that way when the tree decays and then a new one grows, I'm starting at an easy point to substitute the new tree in. So right now, this is what has happened just now is she's planted some bone meal on top of the tree sapling. There we go. Now I'm going to have her just stay in that position just a little bit, except we're actually going to have her hand go up. There we go. I'm going to try to not have any frames where she's completely still. And she starts to get back up. There we go. Okay, how's this looking so far? Plant it, and now she's getting back up. Okay, that'll work great. So, Lucas, do you have any ideas for some custom minifigs you'd like me to make? Oh, that's not Christmas related, since I suppose it's February now. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to have Alex look up at the tree. go. A custom Kai and Cole. That'd be cool. What style do you want me to put them in? Like, I could... It's easy if I have, like, a genre that I'm putting them in. So, like, And again, I'm not saying it has to be straight, but if you're like, I want a Star Wars version, or, like, a different time period, like, some genre that I can, like, put them into. That makes it a little easier to make different styles of the same characters. But Ninjago is definitely a good idea, because that's a popular type of Lego right there. Evil Kai and Cole. That would work pretty well. Okay, we're gonna have Alex stand there for a bit. At this point, she actually is standing still, so we're doing her to stand still and look at the tree. And then she'll nod, because she's happy she got the tree planted. And then Steve will walk in and chop down the tree after a few seconds. And thus the loop will continue forever, bringing me lots of watch time from shorts, although watch time from shorts doesn't count towards monetization watch time. Now she's got another head. Yeah, an Evil Kai and Cole, that's a good idea. I like this. Maybe just doing all of Ninjago as evil characters would work. Oh, I'm down for more ideas, yeah, Lucas. If you have more ideas, I am down for more ideas. Yep, that's what will be going on there. There we go. And she nods because she likes it. And then we're going to have her start to turn around. And that's when she'll leave. Dragon Rising Skylar. I don't even have any of the Dragon Rising ones, so it'd definitely be a custom because I don't have any of the pieces people would generally use for a Dragon's Rising character. Go. Now we're gonna have Alex keep turning. Yep. And once you have the pauses at the end of each shot, it looks like it's a really jerky motion. But it's really not. It's just because we're not putting it into any other motion yet. As soon as we add the rest of the movement from the rest of the shot, it'll just look smoother and smoother. So that's why even if, as you're animating, if it doesn't look good yet, sometimes it does mean that you've just messed it up. But other times it just means the shot's not finished, which sounds really obvious, but it can be easy to remember when you're trying to make your animation look really good. Let's have, I originally was going to have Alex turn like straight around and just head to the right. But I'm going to have her kind of walk to the corner a little bit. So like towards us, but to the right. I guess her left. There we go. A Dragon Form Master Wu. That would be pretty cool too. Welcome back to the stream, Fluid. How are you doing today, Fluid? Awesome. There we go, onto the next frame. Hey Pretzel, welcome to the stream. Got a surprise Sunday stream today. Wasn't really planning to until just a little bit ago, and I'm like, I want to make another animation. Another short one. Except this time for my own channel. Got the commission one done, so this one's gonna be... All goes to plan. I believe I'll be posting this one, I want to say Saturday is the plan? Okay. So, right foot just went forward, so we're going to make sure the left foot goes forward on the next one. Pretzel, so at the 2-year party yesterday, I didn't want to bother you because you and guest nephew were having fun. Oh man, I would have said hi, that would have been cool. Yeah, that was my cousin Jordan, but yeah. So, but I'm glad you're able to go there. Did you get any cool stuff at the Lego party yesterday? Oni call. Can you remind me what an Oni is? I would need some reminder on that one, Lucas. Because I have not seen that one especially. Pretzel, you got a drum set out of Lego. That's pretty cool. How was my... Oh, Pretzel, also got some figures and 2 base plates. Nice. How was my Sunday? My Sunday was good. Church this morning was great. For Sunday school, we're learning about Revelation right now. So, it's some heavy topics, but it's very good. And it's important stuff to know. And then Pretzel, you're gonna get Emmett, but forgot and needed money for food. Yeah, food is important. So this is the weird part of the animation we're up to, when technically Alex is off screen, but you can see her shadow is still right here. So we need to make sure that we animate her walking enough into the distance that the shadow, when it disappears, isn't really distracting. Because that can be a problem. But thankfully when you're at this point, you don't need the character's arms and legs to be moving quite how you usually would. So it's more about just keeping the position of a walking character and making that consistent. So right now, it should look like when she goes off camera, yeah, there's still a shadow. What is that? Oh, that's a reflection in the camera. We got a little reflection right here. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but I'll probably edit that out, because that could definitely be distracting. Let's see. Lucas, the Oni is a bad side of a dragon form. Gotcha. Is tomorrow's live stream going to be building? Tomorrow's live stream, I'm hoping, if it works, it's going to be that that Flash Lego game we did a while ago. It's going to be Junkbot Undercover. So it'll be like the sequel / second half to the game. And I agree, Fluid. It's great to study Revelation. It kind of hurts my brain a little bit, but it's a very fun study. Plus, we've got a really good teacher, which makes it easy a lot. No, it doesn't make it easy to understand, but as easy as understanding Revelation can be, he does a good job. Okay. Really, don't think you're there for that live. Yeah, it was a live from a while ago. I just realized I never finished the game. It's not a story game, so you do not need to see the first one for the second one to make sense. You're more than welcome to, like, skim through the live stream. It'll be, Junkbot is the name of that live stream. And when I do the live stream, I'll have a link to the game, because you can play it for free now. Especially since, it's a remake of the game, because obviously Flash no longer exists, sadly. But no, it was fun. The one thing that was funny in the first stream when we did the first half of the game is that the game, because it's a repatch of the game, it's got a few bugs, and I didn't know that. I mean, I assumed there was like a few things different, But the bugs were like different to the point where I actually wasn't able to beat one of the levels, and I thought I was just really bad at the game. I'm like, man, I'm so bad at this, and it turned out that it was just broken. That's all it was. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna play through this clip right now. So I've removed Alex from the side now. I just want to make sure that the shadow disappearing now isn't like a really jarring... Yeah, no, that looks pretty natural. Especially if I think there's that one flicker of light because Alex's face reflects off the sky. I think once I edit that out, that'll help a lot. Lucas, you have a thought for a dragon form Nia? That'd be pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna make... I don't know, maybe 24 seconds? I mean, frames? That's pretty quick. Let's go 2-second gap before Steve walks in. Yeah, the tricky part is going to be when Steve chops down the tree. I've made alternate forms of all the oak logs so that it looks like the actual particles breaking in regular Minecraft. We'll see how well they look. It'll be my first time doing it, but the time to experiment with different animation things, like if you do it in a short, if it doesn't go over well, it's only like a short video that doesn't look as good as what your final project will be. So definitely, it's definitely better, I think, to experiment with smaller projects. Fluid, yesterday we had a teen activity. We painted Morrow Rock. Or are those two separate things? Lucas, a dragon form of the brown ninja. What, is it Sensei Dareth is his name? Fluid, your birthday's coming up. When's your birthday? Look up Morrow Rock? Okay. I'll Google it on my phone. Oh, that's cool. Your birthday... At first I was confused. I thought you were ranking your birthday as 3 out of 3, and then I realized you meant March 3rd. Okay, so where we're gonna have... Oops, I accidentally bumped the light. Okay, it's not obvious I bumped the light. Okay, so where we're eventually gonna have Steve stand is about there. Or would here be better? Yeah, there'd be... Yeah, well, let's get him right there. So we're gonna have Steve stand there. So we need him to walk in. Okay, is this shadow too much? Okay, yeah, that's too much. Let's put him back one more. Let's put him back one more. Now, we're not gonna actually animate his footsteps until he's in camera. I'm just gonna account enough time for each one. Well, Fluid, since it's gonna be your birthday so soon, is there anything in particular you would like? Let's see. What day of the week is your birthday? 3/3. That's custom minifig. So Fluid, for your birthday, I will make, and within reason, it has to be family friendly and something I could feasibly do. I will make you a custom minifig. So what would you like me to make for your birthday? Let's see, Fluid. We painted that because our youth pastor is a photographer, and we painted a picture of Morrow Rock that he took. That's really cool. Okay, we might have Steve. At least the axe that he's holding should be in frame pretty soon. Lucas, I wish DC and Ninjago had a crossover episode. That'd be pretty cool. Ninjago, I feel like, would lend itself well to doing crossovers because there's so many, like, alternate realities and powers. I feel like that could match it pretty easily. Pretzel, I am Steve. No, we will not reference that wretched movie. Not allowed. We're better than this. Fluid, can you text a picture of a character I made up? I don't want to give up my phone number, but if you message me on, like, Facebook or Instagram or tag me in a picture of, like, a community post on Facebook, I can do that. I would totally remake it. But, yeah, I'm not going to give out my phone number. But if you, like, send it to me on a social media, I can totally remake it that way. Yeah, that'd work fine. Absolutely. Okay. There we go. Now you have Steve. Oops, I think I had him go backwards. Yeah, he moved backwards. Should he be at this point? No, never mind. That was right. I just had his head put backwards a little bit. I don't know what's going on right there. There we go. There we go, that'll work. Lucas, what is my favorite series of Ninjago, but say the title of it? See, I only watched all the way through the Tournament of the Elements, so I am very behind. But of those ones, I really liked... I'd say Rebooted might be my favorite. I really liked Rebooted. With Zane and all the Ninjroids. Okay. Got Steve walking in. And now he's gonna... Steve's not gonna have quite the same walk that Alex does. I want them to look a little bit different. I know in Minecraft everyone walks exactly the same, but I'm trying to make them walk a little bit different to each other. Okay, there we go. Let's see, Pretzel, your favorite was Masters of Spinjitzu. Lucas, your favorite was Son of Garmadon. Nice. I don't think I've watched either of those ones. I might have seen... I don't know at what point it's Masters of Spinjitzu, so I might have seen that one. Fluid, you sent it? Awesome. There we go. And is that where I want him to stand? I think, yeah. I think that's where I'm going to have him stand. And I just realized that I paused the live stream on my end. I want to make sure I'm still caught up on all the photos and on all the messages. Yep, okay, we're good. Ooh, okay. I see this picture. Do you want me to remake the whole, try to remake the whole picture, or just the character? Fluid, with the picture you sent me. And now he's going to put the axe down as he looks up at the tree. Well, not let go of it or anything, but like put it down in the sense of to his side while he looks up. Pretzel, another reason why I didn't say hi is because of my years of no social during homeschool developed social anxiety. You don't have to be socially... I promise I'm not that crazy of a person in real life. But that does make sense. But don't worry, I promise I'm not scary. Plus, we're at a Lego store. That's like the coolest place. Let's see. Fluid, either one, preferably the whole thing. Okay, I will work on that. I don't think I'm going to reschedule the video I have scheduled for that day. I think I might just make an extra one for you. Lucas, is there a way you can make... Is there a way I can make almost all or most of the Ninjago customs in a YouTube short? I do think that might be the best way to do it, but I might do it like once they have a theme. So I think doing evil versions of all the characters, I think that's one I'd like to try. That's okay, Pretzel. No worries. You don't have to feel bad about that. Okay. Come on, Steve. I need you to stay. I'm trying to only have Steve, like, leaning back, not, like, falling over. But he's seeming to not want to cooperate. Now we want just the slightest bit of movement. He's gonna look at the tree for a little bit. Let's give him 16 frames. Fluid, or I could also just make your Minecraft character. If you could send me a picture of your Minecraft character, that would work too. That'd be a fun one to do. Pretzel, you also got your pirate. Nice. I got him too, obviously, but I had him early for the video. Okay, now we have Steve walking. Now he's looking at the tree. Okay, and now he's gonna look down at the base of the tree because he's about to chop it down. Lucas, when the first Plants vs. Zombies came out on mobile, that was the same year I was born. Don't tell me that. I remember playing that as a kid. Oh man, that's young. Wait a minute. 'Cause I remember when that came out. How old was I when Plants vs. Zombies came out? Yeah, I was 10 when that came out. Oh wait, no, wait a minute. No, it was... Oh, so it came out for the iPhone in like 2013, is what I'm seeing. Let me put on mobile. 2011 is when it came out on mobile. That's crazy. I remember when that came out. Oh, popcorn? Fluid? Sorry. On Instagram it popped up with popcorn. Yeah, I can totally do your Minecraft skin as a custom minifig. That'll be super easy. I have a slime that'll work for that. I will do that. Yeah, so, yeah. Fluid, I will make your Minecraft skin as a custom Lego minifig. I can absolutely do that. Pretzel. You're at the part. You saw some sort of membership thing with monthly payments. What is that? So it's like a. I think they're calling it the Brick Club is what they're calling it. But it's like basically you pay a membership fee and you get to go to like these different like Lego Club events that they'll have at the store, and then they also have like a certain amount of bulk bricks and minifigs I think that you get. So definitely read up on it. They had a deal where if you sign up for it, I think it was yesterday and today that it was cheaper to sign up, but I think it was like a $25 sale. Blue, you have a prayer request. I am absolutely here to hear your prayer request. You can absolutely tell me that. What can we pray for you? Okay, let's see. And now we're going to have him look at his ex for maybe 10 frames. Lucas, why are you sad? I don't want you to be sad. What's going on? Okay, let's see how the previous few frames look all together. Okay, Steve looks in. It's the X. Now I'll have him look at the tree. Oh man, his head got stuck. I have to. I think I turned his head too much there. Yeah, a little bit too much. I'm sorry to hear that, Lucas. That is tough. That is tough. Sometimes life goes through seasons like that, and there's really, like, absolutely you can pray about it, you can turn to God for it, but that's just not going to be an easy time no matter what. I'm sorry to hear that. I'll be praying for you. Fluid, some people in my church had a baby and it breached so it can't breathe without a machine, and he's just stuck in the hospital, but is doing much better. But just pray for him to be able to go home. Baby Connor is his name. Absolutely. I will definitely be praying for Baby Connor. We all will be. Thanks for letting me know. Go. Okay, that he's crouched down too much. There we go. If it moves too quickly, you've got to have small movement, and then you can have frames where they move more. But if they move too quickly, too much too quickly, it looks really jerky. Okay, this is the point where I'm hoping that the logs I've made that are meant to look like broken logs actually work. So we'll see. Okay, did I move him up or down too much? There we go. Okay, there we go. See. I mean, you guys don't have to give all your ages away. I want you guys to be safe, but we are online, so be careful. But yeah, I feel like we got a lot of teenagers today. And then once the axe gets down to the next frame, we'll switch in the first stage of the logs. What do you mean fluid would I listen to 4 minutes and 30 seconds? I can't remember what that one is. I feel like we might have talked about it before, but I'm having a mental blank right now. Okay, this is where I'm gonna lift the tree out and replace the bottom log. Can't say I've heard that song before. Okay. Try not to move the branches too much. I moved them. Oh wait, no. Just gotta push them back down. That fixed them. Okay, the tree's a little crooked, but I feel like as soon as I add the blue bricks back in, it'll fix the movements. Oh yeah, you can barely even tell I replaced the tree. It moves a little bit. So we can fix that. There we go. That's when you recommend someone listen to it. Lucas, are you saying that every time someone's been passing away recently, you've like been counting everyone? Is that what you're saying? Because if it's something you need to talk to about something, like if you need help, like there's a lot of people you could talk to in person. They'll be able to help you better than I can. I'd love to help you as much as I can. Yeah, I know it's sad. Like, it's okay you're talking about something sad. I just want to make sure you're okay. Like, if you need help, I want you to be able to get the help you need, mate. Like, I'm absolutely here to help you as much as I can and pray for you, but I'm also not there right now physically in person to, like, be able to give advice or anything. So I'm just saying, I want you to... Okay. Just making sure you're okay. I'm not going to try and be exactly like, oh, everything's going to be okay, everything... you'll be fine, like, life gets tough, and sometimes you just gotta wait until it passes. Kind of like Job. Doesn't make it any fun, though. Yeah, there are some really good Psalms you could read through in the Bible right now, and that's what I'd put on my list of recommendations to read right now. There you go. Now replacing that one. I need my brick separator. Okay. Adding next stage of the log breaking animation. As usual, these leaves on the top keep. Ah, it's falling apart. No. I want that. Come on, please fit back in the spot. Didn't move too much. Definitely shifted a little bit. Let's try and fix that. Okay. Well. What kind of dog did you have before, Lucas? There you go. English Bulldog, nice. Back when I lived in Australia, we had a Jack Russell Cross Mutt. He was the dumbest dog, but man, was he fun. Pretzel, when's the next building stream? The next building stream, so tomorrow the plan is to actually finish the Lego Junkbot game, so next build stream I imagine would probably be not tomorrow, but next Monday after that, is my guess. There we go. And now to the next stage of the tree. Okay, let's see. Keep having the top branches keep moving. But I suppose if they move a little bit, most people are not going to notice that. Especially since Steve's doing a bunch of movement at the bottom. It's kind of like magic tricks when you're like distracting people, looking away. Show what you don't want them to see. Let's see. Pencil, what did I get at Bricks and Minifigs? So yesterday I got, so they had the sale where it was 25% off case minifigs. So I bought, the Boba Fett minifig from Book of Boba Fett. I bought one of the newer ones that's actually got arm and leg printing, because the one I had currently didn't. It was a cheaper one too, which was nice. I got a Minecraft Jungle Villager, and then I got the Fright Night from Series 19 of the collectible minifigure series, which is definitely one of the, like, that's a more pricey minifigure than I'd usually buy, but because of the sale, I got almost like $8 or $9 off of him, so it was definitely worth it. He will definitely pop up in a video. Let's see. Fluid, if the gas leak comes tomorrow, will I open it online? Yes. And if it doesn't arrive tomorrow, I'll wait until the next live stream to open it. I'm not gonna open it without you being able to see it. And I won't open it until you're in the stream. I'm not gonna open it without you. Okay, so now Steve has broken the bottom log. And now we do the same thing again, but with the higher ones. There we go. Oh, I should probably put the sky back in, shouldn't I? That'd be funny, the sky just completely disappears. See, fluid I have, do it. Oh, I gotta grab a Mountain Dew. I'll see if I can reach the fridge. There we go. It's a mini fridge, so I'm just pulling it towards me. Okay, I guess you can kind of hear the Mountain Dew, but I'll put it in front of the camera so that we've got proof. There we go. Let's fix that. Mountain Dew. Hashtag do the do. Hashtag sponsored, not sponsored. Drink Mountain Dew. I am not addicted. Nice. Okay. So he just hit it, and he's bringing the axe back up. The tree is going to move a little bit. That's kind of unavoidable with this setup. Oh, that's okay. Let's see, Pretzel, you got the black and white clown, the baby Anakin superhero, and the pirate. Nice. Pretzels. Oh, and I also got a minifigure from my cousin Jordan, because he went with me. We got him Barriss Offee from the Clone Wars. And then also got him his pirate as well. Lucas, you remember the first building stream you were on? Which building stream was your first one? I'm curious. Was it one of the custom builds, or were we building a Lego set that day? Fluid, you should just have that as a frame. It would be funny, but it would be very obvious if I had a Mountain Dew can in for a single frame. Because it would take up, like, the whole screen. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's okay if you forgot, Lucas. I don't remember all of my streams, so it's not really fair if I expect everyone else to. Okay, we're gonna have a look at how the Steve part of the animation looks so far. Ooh, that works! That definitely works. I like that. That is not half bad. Fluid, you were first here on Thanksgiving. I did a Thanksgiving build? What build was that one? I'm trying to remember what I did for that stream. Pretzel, you're gonna try to recreate your minifigure at BAM to make you in an intro concept. Ooh, that'd be cool. If you're trying to recreate my minifig, I think the only part that'd be tricky to find is his torso. But it's from Lego Pirates, if you're ever trying to find the torso of the minifig easily. Okay, now we're gonna have Steve come back up. Okay, that was too much. Lucas, you wish you could do a live stream, but you're too shy. Hey, it definitely... I feel like because there's so many people that live stream now, that people feel, if you want to have a good live stream, it is tricky, so don't feel bad about that. Live streaming is tricky. If you look at some of my early ones, and even now, I still have awkward moments. So yeah, I feel you there. Pretz, you gonna buy it online? Cool. Like, one thing that was super cool lately, so I hadn't ever had anyone make a video about me before, until, I'm sure a few of you have met Geode in the comments before. He made a video, he made a short, like a bio thing about my channel. It was very cool. It's kind of crazy to think that, like, for me, I'm just like, someone made a video about me? That's so crazy. Okay, I'll have to shout out on a community post at some point. I haven't done that yet. There we go. Steve's just working hard, chopping down this tree. And yeah, at that point we can switch over to the next frame of the log breaking animation. There we go. Food, I want to see some frogs in Costa Rica that you saw. That'd be cool. See, Lucas, you need to catch up on your Ninjago soon. As in, like, watching it, or are you, like, building something Ninjago related? Watching it. Okay, so you were talking about watching it. Pencil, what is my most expensive LEGO minifig? So one of my brothers gave me a good chunk of his collection. I'm not going to count that one because I haven't really gone through that. But of my own, it'd probably be Pre-Vizsla from the Clone Wars. I got him in the Mandalorian Starfighter before it got discontinued. So I only spent, if it was even me that bought, might have been present, only like $60 to $70 on the set, and now he's worth like $100 and something, I think. So that'd probably be, he's the most expensive on there, if not right up there. I also have the Cave Troll from the Lord of the Rings. That's a pricey one too. I believe I think he's worth about $100 now. And I'd actually forgotten how much he was worth, and then I saw someone talking about how much Lord of the Rings minifigs were worth, and that one was near the top of the list, and I'm like, I have that one. There we go. Lucas, you have a Lego Dobby set in the box. Man, that's pretty cool. Let's see how it looks so far. That's working. The tree definitely moves a little bit, but for making a simple short, I think that's okay. Yep, now gonna have him come back down, and then he'll break that log, which makes us, I believe, 2/5 of the way for chopping down the logs. And then he'll walk away, the leaves will degrade, and then we'll just animate Alex walking in, planting the sapling, and then doing the bone meal. And that's where we make sure that it loops. Which I feel like it should loop pretty well. There we go. One thing I just realized, so in the future, I don't want to, like, every time someone has a build request, get, like, flooded in my DMs. Just because eventually I'm going to hopefully be getting business inquiries through there. So what I might do, I think I'll make a video announcing a hashtag that would, like, ping me. That I can check semi-regularly. And that way I can see people's build requests if they need a picture with the idea. That way it's easier for me to recreate these things. And people don't have to message me personally. I think that might make it easier. So, I've already got your stuff fluid, but in the future, I think that's how I'm going to do it. Plus, that just makes it safer for everyone as well. That everyone can see the work that we're going to make. It'll be cool. Okay. There we go. Lucas, I need to see Lego Ninjago Dragons Rising. I am so far behind. I might just watch one of those, like, YouTubers that, like, summarizes all of a show and or a movie or something, and just look at a summary of what's happened in Ninjago since I've stopped watching. Oh, thank you for sending it, Fluid. I will look at that now. Pretzel gotta go because my phone's about to die. And I have no charger. Okay, I'll see you next time, Pretzel. This video will be out probably on Saturday is the plan. Oh, wow. Those are very cool frogs, Fluid. That's awesome. That's a cool trip you got to go on. Okay, what shot? Oh, we have to... Okay, yeah, he's swinging down now. And what's funny is that each time he hits the tree, it's actually going to get shorter and shorter for him to hit each block. Which I know in actual Minecraft that's not how mining blocks works, but that's how actual physics will look. Okay, now we're going to switch out this log now for the next one. Oh, speaking of frogs, I need to make sure that in my next animation I hide a frog in it. Gotta keep that tradition going. This one's not going to because it's a short that loops. It'd be very hard to hide a frog in this. Wait, are you saying what as in, like, you want me to hide a frog in this one, or that you're saying what as in you're excited I'm hiding frogs and more of them? I hide frogs in my shorts. I haven't been hiding them in the shorts. In the Kraken stop motion, I hid one there because I want to say Amrita requested it. And then, because of that, people really enjoyed trying to spot the frog. So I kind of want to do that in future stop motions because people had so much fun trying to find it. There's one in the process of being edited right now that has a frog in it. I think it actually has a couple. Lucas, did I reply to your message? I had to do something. Oh, no, yeah, I did. So I was just saying that, I'm so behind on Ninjago that if I were to try and watch all of it, it would take quite a while. So realistically, what might happen is I might just watch like a YouTube video summarizing everything that's happened in it so far. Oops. Go. Okay. Now to the next broken block cycle. I accidentally broke part of the tree, no. I've got to put it back together again. It's not anything too major, so it'll be okay, but it's still frustrating in the moment. Come on. There we go. Let's see, make sure it didn't move too much. It moved a little bit, but that's okay. Upload, no rush, but just wondering when you're going to post the vids from the last live. So the builds from the last live, I'm going to post as like a, it'll be a short, basically announcing my live stream schedule. Because I've had a lot of people asking, when are you going to live stream next? Now the animation live streams, those will continue to happen as I have time for them, and also while I'm animating. And there's also a few videos that I'm not gonna live stream the animating, because I want to keep them a surprise. But Monday at about 7 o'clock is my plan to make that the time that I always stream. So I'm going to make a short announcing it. And in that, I'm going to tease like the things that we'll be doing each time. So what I'm going to do is it'll be a short saying, join me for live streams at this time, Mondays, where we'll do custom builds. I'll show the different custom builds we made. We'll play games. I'll show us playing, guess the Lego build. I suppose it's Creationary was the name of it. And then that's where you'll see all those. So they're not going to be in their own separate short for builds, each one. So that's how that one's going to work. Makes it a little bit easier on my end, because I already made a lot of builds. So if I did it that way, if each one had their own video, yes, I'd have content made ahead of time, which is good, but I'd have it so far ahead of the schedule that it would be really hard to keep up with where I'm at. So that's how I'm doing those videos. There we go. Let's see, Lucas, can I tell you the new Spinjitzu? Yeah, you can tell me new Spinjitzu stuff. I don't mind spoilers. You go for it. Fluid, Creationary was so fun. Yeah, it was. I was hoping it would be a good time. I was a little nervous doing it, because I was like, I'd seen all these Twitch streamers do these interactive games with the chat before, and I don't really want to go to Twitch, so I was like, what can I do interactive with my group, with my fans? Still be insane fans. I feel like I shouldn't have any, but here we are. What can I do with you guys where we can all interact together? And then I saw my Creationary cards that I had, and I'm like, ooh, that could work. So I thought, we'll give it a try. If it doesn't work, that's okay. It's just one awkward stream, but everyone really liked it. Lucas, Shadow Spin and Dragon Spin. Are those like characters or like techniques you can use in Spinjitzu? Okay, here we go. Fluid, when can we donate? Okay, so, the way that you can donate on YouTube, that's based on watch time of the person you want to donate to. So, in order for me to have a donation tab, in 1 year, I have to get 3,000 watch hours of my long form and live stream content. Now, since I've started live streaming, it has jumped exponentially. But it will probably be a few months before we can have a donate button on this channel. But I am working on it. At the moment, I am at 1,500 watch hours. So, as soon as it's a thing, I'll let you know. And what I'll probably do, I don't want to make it so that people have to pay for anything cool to happen. But we might do streams where, like, the people who donate get to pick the next thing that's built or something like that. I don't know. I don't want to make it that if people don't donate, they don't get to have a say in things, because that'd be boring. We'll figure it out. Lucas, they are Spinjitzu. Okay, gotcha. Okay. We're on to the second last oak log that is being mined now. There we go. Don't worry, you'll get it to me tonight. Well, the watch time has been growing a lot lately, so I feel like I'm closer to being monetized than I originally thought. Because to be fully monetized, you have to reach 4,000 watch hours. But, like, I used to get, like, under 1,000 throughout the whole year. And since I've started live stream, we've jumped to, like, almost 1,600 now. Because we're only just below that last I checked, so it could be closer. Plus, with channel growth, it tends to be exponential, which means it's not like it starts off gradual, but then the more your channel grows, the quicker it grows, so you never know. And then eventually, if you do that, you actually get a little bit of money from the ads played on YouTube Shorts as well, too. Which I don't expect that to be much money, because it's YouTube Shorts. I doubt the ad revenue for that is crazy. However, it's better than nothing, and at the moment, I do make a little bit. Well, I make money from two ways that I do my videos right now. I make money from Patreon. So I have a few fans that they pay a monthly subscription, and then they get different perks. They get to access to my long-form content a day early. They're putting the credits of the videos, that kind of thing. And then the other kind of money I make from this channel is what I did Friday, which was when I make a commissioned video. And then I also teach stop motion classes, which I do want to eventually make an online course. I just haven't figured out how I want to do it yet. And also I just keep putting it off because I'm nervous to do that one. But I do need to do it. Excuse me. Okay. I just realized we haven't watched how this part of the video looks in a while. Let's reverse that a bit. Let's see how him chopping down the tree looks so far. Not bad, not bad. It does shake the tree a little bit, so in the future I might think of a better way to make the tree stable of what I'm doing right now. Let's see. Lucas, when I was younger, I was playing Disney Infinity 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0 on the PlayStation 3. I remember Disney Infinity. I didn't have it, but I had a friend who had that game. That was kind of like Skylanders back in the day as well. It was so sad to see Spyro pretty much only on Skylanders, because he used to have his own games and everything. There we go. Now to the next stage of the log breaking. Which is this one right here. Little bro is trying to get some logs, but the tree is scamming him. Don't worry, I'll probably, because I'm either in my head they're going straight into his inventory, or depending on how much editing I want to do, I might actually just add that in the editing room. I'm not going to live stream editing this one though, because in about an hour I've got to leave for church, and I doubt I can get this thing fully animated and edited in under an hour. I reckon I can finish animating it, just not editing it as well. But yeah, you are right. Right now the tree is scamming him. He's not getting any logs. Oh, also, so I've made a lot of custom minifigs and custom builds for suggestions and all that. If anyone has ideas for things like what I'm doing right now, like short stop motions that would loop, obviously I'm not going to be able to do all of them because I'm only doing at max one of these a week. But if you have ideas, I am open to them. But especially right now since Minecraft's trending with an Unspoken movie coming out, and then also just content that loops tends to do well. So I'm trying to jump on that form of content. Plus, almost all of my long-form videos tend to be stop motion, so I don't want it to be where the shorts don't have any stop motion, because a lot of people that watch me only watch my shorts. So I want them to see, like, oh, this guy does stop motion. Oh, he has long-form stop motion content. I should watch this. Lucas, I remember I challenged my family and friends to Disney Infinity Battlegrounds. I played that game probably once or twice just at my friend's house, so I barely even know how to do anything in that game. Lego at one point had a game like that too, when they had, oh, what was it called? Dimensions, I think? They did a game where you could, like, buy minifigs and they'd become characters in the game. I never played that one, but there's a bunch of minifigs, bricks and minifigs that are from that game. Which is kind of cool. Okay. Now to replace the lost log with the broken... Uh-oh. My tree's gonna fall apart, I think, animating this part. I'm gonna try to not let it fall apart, but I'm worried it might, and I'm gonna have to rebuild it a few times. Come on. Definitely gonna do a few things different next time I try it. Chopping a Minecraft tree down animation. Because it keeps breaking. I know it's off screen so you can't see that part really well, but the top of the tree is really unstable. And it keeps falling apart. And if I do it like that... Okay, yeah, there we go. Hopefully this didn't move it too much. The log moved. Okay, yeah, we need to... That needs to be placed more firmly in there. There we go, that should have got it. I'm more open to the leaves moving than the actual log itself moving. Because if the log moves, that doesn't make sense. The leaves are leaves. Like, leaves blow in the wind. We could just say he's got one of those fancy shaders on it. On his game. Lucas, too bad they shut the game down. That made me sad. Yeah, it's hard when you have games like that, especially when you're buying characters for them when they get shut down. Because now you've got all these characters and it's cool to have them, but like, now what are you going to do with them? Go. And then on the next frame, we'll have it move to the next one. Lily, best Mario Kart combo. Okay, I'm gonna readily admit that the Mario Kart combo I use is not the best one. So, I'm gonna get that out of the way first. The Mario Kart combo I use the standard kart, but with only the pipework frame of it. And then I use the roller wheels. And then I use just the regular glider usually. I know that is not an optimal Mario Kart, but that's the one I like, and I usually race as Black Shy Guy. And if not Black Shy Guy, then I usually do King Boo. Since there's Lego Mario Kart now, I should do a video with that at some point. That'd be fun. How about you, Fluid? What combo do you use when you play Mario Kart? Oh, for those who haven't seen it yet, the short that came out today was the next in the Bible Build series. It was the Joshua and the Battle of Jericho one. So if you want to see Joshua and the Battle of Jericho, obviously it's a mini build, it's not the whole city of Jericho. But yeah, so that is live now if you'd like to watch it. Excuse me, live now if you'd like to watch it. Oh, so you sold your Disney Infinity characters, Lucas. That's a good idea. Fluid, you go with orange monster truck wheels, the bandwagon, and an orange Shy Guy. Nice. So I'm assuming your favorite color is orange. Go. Okay, and here we go. Last breaking segment of the log, then we'll have the log disappear. We'll have Steve stand us still for a little bit, because I am going to have the blocks, I think, fall into his inventory. I've got an idea for how I'm going to do that. If depending on how much time we have, we might actually animate that part as well. Let's see. Fluid, orange is maybe your favorite color. It's not a bad favorite color. I'm just curious. Although, based on how many times you said orange when making your Mario Kart, I think that orange is your favorite color. Lucas, you sold your Venom for 35 pounds. That's nice. It's nice money right there. Okay, and gonna have him go forward once more. Now we're gonna pull out the last log, and now we can focus on Steve walking away, and then the tree leaves degrading. Because in Minecraft, when the log is no longer connected to trees that spawned with it, the leaves will slowly disappear over time. Okay, let's see how it looks him chopping down the tree. I know it's in reverse right now. Let's see how it looks from here. Chop, 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 chop. Ooh, that works. That'll work. But I didn't notice. Okay. Back, back, forward, back. Okay. We want to delete that frame because there's one point where he is supposed to be leaning back and I had him go forward for one frame and that's not correct. So now, yeah, that's going to look a lot smoother. So I'm going to have him lean back just a little bit further. Yep, there we go. We'll have that freeze for about 10 frames. Let's see, Lucas, you also sold the Spider-Man playset for £53. Wow. And Fluid, it's 11 o'clock. Wait, Fluid, where are you? Like, geographic. You don't, like, not your address, but, like, country or state. It's like, it's 5 o'clock where I'm at. Oh, it's pi o'clock is what you're saying. I read that as 11. So, yeah, it's like 3:14. Okay, I got you now. You don't have to say now. I got you. I misread that. Oh, I got you now. Oh, man. Yeah, for me, it's 5:14 p.m. Okay, so you're 2 hours behind where I'm at. Gotcha. Okay, and now we're going to have Steve start to turn around. Okay, that was way too much movement there. Lucas, it's because Disney Infinity is not cheap now.
Huh. That's kind of funny, because, like, I don't really know anyone playing it now, but I suppose that still would be a collector's item, wouldn't it?
Okay, let's reposition him a little bit. Okay, I don't have him leaning backwards, he's just turning around, not falling. There we go. And we have him turn his head some more. Lift that leg up, have him start to rotate a little bit more. And keep rotating.
So I think this loop's going to be a little bit longer than I originally planned,
But that's not a bad thing. It'll still be pretty short. I think it's going to be close to 25, maybe 30 seconds.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is going to have him switch which leg he's on.
There we go.
He's going to keep rotating because he's turning around.
Ah, I accidentally knocked the tree a little bit. Is it noticeable? Ever so slightly. Let's see. There you go, that fixes it. Lucas, with Disney Infinity, some people can play the toy box. Okay, so you can still play parts of it, just not the full game. Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay, now we have Steve walking off. then as soon as he's out of frame, we're just gonna switch to him not actually animating his feet. And we'll just have him slowly move so that the shadow stays relatively consistent. Yeah, he needs to be leaning forward. Okay, there we go. Okay, and lean forward a bit more. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 frames at each stud that he's on, because that way it looks like his shadow is still moving, even though this means he's actually moving very quickly. But shadow-wise, it looks more natural this way. Go. And now, as he's walking, we're going to have the tree actually start degrading already. So let's pull off. Okay, yeah. Let's pull off that guy first. And then because of how I built the tree, I just realized there's an order I have to have the tree degrade at. But that's okay. We'll have these ones break off next. There we go. Lucas, do you think friends can still join because it might work? Okay, so it looks like you can do a few things still in Disney Infinity. Gotcha. And I know that right now this tree is going to be degrading way quicker than it usually does in this game. But if I don't do that, this video is going to take forever. And I don't want it to take forever. I want the video to finish at some point. Go, put that back. Two and 3. Hey, Flood. You're saying, bro, did something happen? You good? There we go. Oh, you just wanted to say, bro. Okay, just wanted to make sure you're good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take off that one right there. And soon we're going to start having 2 bricks disappear at a time. We're going to have this one, and one of the ones up here disappear. Then 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that the tree doesn't decay too rapidly. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, that's a lot faster than it does in game, but I think that still it gets the idea across without it taking forever. Because what we don't want is a boring video. Okay, so up to gonna have 2 more break at a time right here. So let's go with this corner piece right here, if that doesn't expose the gray stud holding it together. It does just a little bit. I reposition that. And maybe just have this part also decay at the same time. Let's see. That'll make it less noticeable. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna have this part degrade a bit. 1, 2, and 3. Next, we're gonna have some come off the top for a little bit, right there. And then, yeah, let's just do 1 for there. Now, these ones right here. 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna have these ones disappear like so. I'm gonna actually take this brick off too. And then that means when the last ones disappear, it'll be the center, which will look the most pleasing to the eye, I feel like. Can I get away with 1 more frame? Is that... Can you see the gray? Nope, you can't see the gray brick holding it. Okay, good. There we go. And then this is where we say goodbye to the tree. Tree goes by now. Excuse me. Okay. Gonna have, let's do 12 frames for now before we start to have Alex go in. I think I'm gonna crop the parts where Steve and Alex walk in to be a little shorter because I don't want the video to take too long. Lucas, remember grinding all the characters with Disney Infinity? I don't know how the level up system worked, but how did that work in that game? Look, if you want to request something to look through the microscope, I can post it on my YouTube. Ooh, that'd be cool. Let's see. I've always liked seeing leaves under a microscope. That's one of the things I like seeing. I'd like to see that. Yeah, I think a leaf under a microscope would be my pick. That'd be pretty cool. Okay. Now, I've got to make sure I remember where the tree was planted. It was planted right there. So I also need to make sure, though, that where Alex stands lines up with where she was before. So where was Alex standing in relation to the tree? Right. Okay, I'm gonna set it to loop mode. Oh wait, no, I know what I'll do. I'll put Alex in the position I think. So the tree is right there. I think I had her right here. So we just want to make sure that from the first frame to right now. Okay, is that correct? Nope. She needs to be 1 brick closer to me. And then I think that will be correct. But let's double check. Okay, so that's where Alex is standing right now. We need to see where she stands at the beginning. Yep, that's where she stands. Okay, so that is the line she will be walking on. So now we can put her back and just make sure that we stay parallel to this line. There we go. Ugh. Let's see. Fluid, okay for the leaf. Any color or dead or alive. I want to see a dead leaf under a microscope. That'd be cool. Awesome, I can't wait to see it. Okay, so now that Alex is in view, I'm gonna have to animate her normally. Go. Lucas, you just have to complete all the quests for everyone in each playset and make your own world on Toybox and have fun and play with friends. Gotcha, so that's how you level up characters in Disney Infinity. Gotcha. Okay. And Alex take the next step forward. Have that lean back a little bit. Too much. There we go. About there. Okay, and then onto the left foot. Then we have the arms swing the opposite direction, since that's how we've been having Alex walk this whole time. Did I do this right? Oh yeah. It is still left foot going forward. There we go. Lucas, bye. I'm gonna go because of school. Okay, no worries. Thank you for being here this whole time. It was great to chat for a bit. Hope your day gets better. And I'll catch you next time. I'll be streaming again tomorrow night at about 7 o'clock my time. So I'd be starting in about an hour and a half compared to what I am doing right now. There we go. Okay, I believe we're getting close to where Alex ends up standing. I think we take one more step. Okay, so let's... Okay, that's where Alex is currently standing. How close is that to the final one? Oh, this is the place where she'll be standing. Perfect, okay. So this is the final step forward. Have a good one, Lucas. Fluid, I'm so happy I don't have school tomorrow. Yeah, I don't have school tomorrow either. But I think that's more because I'm 25 than anything else. But yes, no, it's nice to have a day off school. Andrew's Journeys, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? That's very funny timing, Fluid. You're like, it's just me now. And that's like as soon as he walked in. No, it's great to have more people in the stream. How are you doing today, Andrew? Awesome. Right now I'm animating a Minecraft loop. So, and we're actually getting really close to finishing the loop. Because the loop does not actually, once I put it in the editing software, the spot where the loop will begin for YouTube is not going to be where the loop begins for the actual, compared to the actual animation. So I'm excited to see if people who weren't in the stream can figure out where the loop was. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea, Fluid. After these photos, we'll show you what we've got so far, Andrew. Okay, here it is. Here's the loop so far. Steve walks up, got the axe. Tree degrades, Alex walks in, and soon she will plant the tree. So that's the video so far, and that's actually the first time we've watched it all the way through, so I'm excited to see how it turns out once it's all done. The key with the loop, even though most people, when they watch a loop, they're not sitting there thinking, okay, where does the loop begin, where does it end? I like to make it so that if people try to figure out where the loop begins and ends, that they can't tell. That is the goal anyway. I'm glad you like it, Andrew. I'm pretty happy that it's coming out so far, too. And then now Alex is going to plant the sapling, and then after that she's going to pull out bone meal to make the tree grow. And that's where the loop will begin. But for the actual animation, we're going to begin it with Steve walking in to chop down the tree. But for those of you who are in the stream right now, don't give it away to people who haven't watched the where the stream begins or ends. I want them to try and figure it out. Okay. And now, we're going to have the sapling be where the tree ends up, which would be here, I believe. No, not right there. It'd be right here. Yeah, there's a 3 gap. But I'm gonna double check. So that's where the that's where the sapling is, and the tree is going to be. We're gonna make sure it stays in the same spot. Got that. Yep, that is correct. It'll look like it's a little further back, but it's just because it's in the middle of the block where it grows, so it gets bigger as it grows. Fluid, next time you serve popcorn at your job, say, have a wizard-tastic day. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but I'll see. I'll see what I can do. And then we'll have Alex kind of crouch down a little bit, continuing the motion. Go. And now Alex is gonna let's take one more just slightly moved frame. Then Alex is gonna come back up, pull up some bone meal. Robert Ham, little does Fluid know that I've been here the whole time, just leaving my phone on for the oh-so-coveted watch time for Kris. Thank you so much, Robot Ham. I appreciate it. That is very much highly coveted watch time. So I appreciate it so much. I could see how many people were in the chat, and I'm like, there's definitely in the stream, and I'm like, there's more people than are chatting. And when that's true, I'm like, okay, there's a good chance that Robot Ham's watching then. Okay. Now time for Alex to pull out the bone meal. So I put the bone meal in her hand, which for the bone meal, I'm just using a white Lego flower piece. Okay, did I put her in the right spot? Yep. And we're gonna move that hand back a little bit so that it's not... I agree, Andrew, that was kind of funny. Okay. And now we're gonna have Alex mix down into her hand to see that she's pulled out the bone meal. Good, so who out of the regular viewers do I know personally? Of people that I know personally, Robot Ham is one of them. Pretzel does stuff. Trying to think. The account's usually Jennifer Brooks, but that's my cousin Jordan. So I'd say those three, and then if K-Nader Gaming or Kyle Evers ever drops by, those are my brothers. So those are people I know personally. Someone. I'm trying to remember if I know someone personally. I can't remember. I get usernames mixed up occasionally. I might have met him in real life once or twice. I can't remember. Oh, and then he's not in live streams that much lately, but Jim Babalooey is also a friend of mine. Okay, now for this part, we're gonna make it that Alex has to use 3 bone meal to make the tree grow. Because it's rare that you just put bone meal once in a sapling and it grows straight away. Wait, wasn't Owie in your class? No, Pretzel was in my class. As in, I used to be his drama teacher. Robot Ham used to be in my class, but that's because we were students at the same time. But to be honest, sometimes I forget which people I've met in real life because I'm just because online people tend to not go by their real name, so it's very easy to mix up who's who. Okay, now what position is Alex in on the first frame? Okay, hand by her side. Okay, so that's something we're gonna try and keep going. So when she puts the bone meal down, we're gonna have the hand go to outside of it. And one more. And then for this part, we're going to have Alex bring her hand up first. And then she'll lean back. Like she's really winding up her arm to put bone meal on the sapling. Let's see. There we go. We're actually almost done because we've already actually animated Alex walking off into the distance. So really, it's just as soon as we're onto the last frame of the tree, before the tree grows, then we are actually done. It's been 30 minutes since you said it's pi o'clock. It has been. Okay. And now Alex tries to put bone meal on the tree one more time, which will not work, and then she'll do one more try after that, and that's when the tree will grow. Andrew's Journeys. Besides Minecraft, what other games do you play? Fluid already knows the answer. Starbound is my favorite game. That one might even be ahead of Minecraft, depending on when you ask me. I love Starbound. I'm actually thinking about playing that on stream for you guys. Is that something you'd be interested in? It's kind of like Terraria, but in space. And there's so much you can do in that game. I mean, we could make that its own live stream series, to be honest. Because I love the live stream play. I used to do things on my gaming channel, but I've realized that my watch time for here is what I want to grow, not for another channel. So I don't mind live streaming other games, but I still want them to be creatively focused. And Starbound definitely has a creative element to it. You build stuff. But if that's not something you'd enjoy watching, I want to make sure it'd be something you guys would actually have fun with. Okay, and one more time. Coming back up. Dude, what is my gaming channel? It was called Kris Komedies Gaming. There's no content on it anymore. I unlisted everything. Just because basically, I was playing, that was like the only video games I was playing at the time. And I got to the point where I was having fun because everything I was doing was content. But with live streaming, that's a little easier because I'm not editing. But that, I was doing a Starbound playthrough and I was editing every episode. And it takes I don't have to edit as much graphically for a video game playthrough, but it's still a lot of work. And I prefer this to be my work. But if I live stream, then there's no editing involved. Unless I have a funny clip happen or something like that. Okay. So we're gonna have Alex move a little further back than that. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to look at what position the head and arms are in the first frame. So she's looking straight ahead, about that angle. Okay, we can do that. There we go. Now we have Alex start to put the last bone meal down, so we're on to the last few frames of this video. And we might have to redo a couple frames just to make sure it loops perfectly. But I think I've got the position that Alex is supposed to be in at the end of the frame. Okay, let's see, how close is this? Okay, perfect. Okay, so what we're gonna do is at this point, we're gonna have Alex's hand let go of the bone meal, like that was the last bone meal she was using. Okay, let's see, how close is this to the current? Oh wow, that is really close. Yeah, so now what we're gonna do is just move her right into the frame that she's in at the end. Or right before, I guess would be a better way to put it. Okay, let's see. So that's the frame we have at the end. Oh, that's actually a little too far. Yeah, so we actually want to be back just a little bit. Okay, and now I'm gonna just double check to make sure that those two are in the right order. Okay, So now here's the trick. We're gonna put it set to loop. We're gonna put it at the beginning of the video. Now the tree obviously is just gonna pop into existence, so I'll add an effect for that. But what we're looking for is that Alex doesn't look like she teleports. Oh, I'm reading some comments before we start it. Andrew, I got started the latest Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I wasn't paying attention. I recorded an hour-long video and had to edit it. That's long. And you're right, Fluid, we're almost there. Here we go. Let's see how it looks. Okay. So we got Alex walks off. Steve walks up. Chops down the tree. Brick by brick. He walks off. Tree degrades. Alex walks up. Bone meal, bone meal, bone meal. I think that might work. It looks a little blocky, but I think it's just because it lags, so I'll let it play through again. There we go. Tree degrades. There we go. I think that's it. I think that is... Like, the leaves do move throughout the animation a little bit. So I think in the future, if I were to do it for a long-form video, I might even actually have the leaves be a separate layer. Like, green screen that. Well, blue screen it, I guess, if it's green. But besides the leaves moving a little bit, which isn't that big of a deal, that's pretty good. I think I'm happy with this one. So, let's get this one rendered so we can pause this now. We'll let it finish, I guess. Okay, so now export movie. Make sure it keeps the right aspect ratio. Let's see. There we go. I don't know if you can... I think I've got it set where you can't really see the settings I'm putting it through now. I might do a video explaining what that is later. Okay, there we go. We've got it exporting now. Oh, man, that was fun. I think that after putting that through the editing room, I think that'll turn out to be a pretty good animation, if I do say so myself. Still too early to call for sure yet. But yeah, that'll be fun. Andrew's Journeys, it's nice you can edit while animating, or at least that's what it looks like. I can fine-tune, so I'm not doing like... So not fine-tune. I can do like, I can see everything that I've done. I can replace frames. I can do like a little bit of the lighting with the camera. But the editing I do after. But yeah, it's nice that I can review the video and see how it's going. So yeah, I agree. That's the main advantage to Dragon Frame. It's expensive software, but it helps so much with you being able to see your whole video at the same time. But you are still doing a little bit of editing as you go. And thank you, Robot Ham. I'm pretty happy with how this one turned out. That is something one might say. Bro is clicking on nothing. Yeah, I've got it set so it was only showing Dragon Frame. So yeah, right now it kind of just looks like my mouse is just going around wildly, possibly. But yeah, so I think that I've actually got to get ready for church in like 8 minutes, so this is actually a pretty good time for me to end. So I'm going to call it a day. Thank you so much for joining this surprise live stream. Tomorrow's live stream will be at the scheduled time, 7 p.m. And the plan, since look, I've streamed twice in a row off my computer with no lag problems, so we're going to stream the Junkbot Undercover game tomorrow, if everything's working then. But until then, I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one, and remember, God is good.